Today, we're gonna cover where to properly put your mast for your foil, whether it's behind the boat, kite, winging, you name it. What does it do with the foil forward and back? Let's get to it. Thank you so much for tuning back in. We very much appreciate you. Please like and subscribe. We got many more videos coming to help you live your best 2021 and more. So let's get to it. Today we're going to talk about the placement of a mast or a foil on boards and what it does and how do I find the perfect position. That's been a big question that we've seen and we want to hopefully help you out. Now, it's not a perfect, easy solution. It's more of a trial and error because every foil is different, every board is different, boxes are all in different places. So it's a little bit of maybe a trial and error to get you dialed. So an important thing to remember usually is if my board is coming up on me, it's really jumping up. In theory, that would mean that your foil is maybe very far forward because the lift is happening the second I move, boom, it's lifting. So your option there, if your board's jumping on you a ton, is to take your mast down here and move it further back in the board. Now, an inch makes a lot, 2 inches makes a ton, 3 inches makes it's huge movements. So take your time and work your way to kind of generally dial it in to have your board where it nice and levels up. When you ride, you want it to kind of come up nice and naturally. If it's really jumping up on you, you may want to move it back. If you're learning, it's not a bad thing to go further back because it doesn't want to jump up on you. Now, saying that, if you're too far back and you feel like you're wing foiling or whatever and you just can't get your board up, maybe move it a little more forward because you're actually looking to get the lift to try to lift that board up. So just know that the placement forward can help you get more lift. The placement back can make it more user-friendly, a little less lift in general. Okay, so let's take it to the next level. The next level is, I've been foiling for a couple days. And I would say what I've learned is this, in general, wherever your front wing is, you can kind of straddle it. And that's usually a general, sort of safe way to say that's the center. Now, I say that generally because if I'm performance racing, your back foot more moves to where it's more over this mast because you're moving at such high speeds that you don't want a general lift in the center. You're actually going so fast you want to be more over this wing because you're going so quick. So just the way you place your body changes everything as well. But the other thing you can do is if you've moved all your tracks around and say you're all the way forward and you're still not getting enough lift. A lot of foils out there will have an ability to put shims in the tail, and you can actually shim the back wing or even the front wing to make it do what you want it to do. Let me make it a little more simpler for the viewers here. So when we talk about shimming, what I kind of want to just explain so you see it from a visual standpoint. If I shim this front wing right here, just right here in the front, if I put a washer there or shim this, it's going to angle this nose down, this wing, this back wing down, which in theory will dip and scoop water and drive this up. So if you're all the way forward and you can't get enough lift, the next step you could maybe do is shim the front of the back wing. Now know that there's other people's wings or other people's foil companies that may have the wing on the top that you have to now change that because depending whether it's on the top or the bottom. So in theory, all we're looking to do is change the angle of the back wing, which either drives this up or it drives it down. So that's kind of another way that you can fine tune your setup. You know, in this channel, we try to give you as much information. A lot of the information is maybe too extreme or too much, but know that most foil companies, you shouldn't have to shim a thing. They're set right, they're meant for you, they're meant to be perfect. So the shimming is just an option if you're really struggling. Now, I wouldn't touch shimming unless if you've tried everything else and just it's not working. But honestly, most of the time your foils should be just perfect. It's just getting them in the right placement of the board, and that'll be the goal, is to get it dialed to where it's not jumping up on you, it's nice and smooth on the lift up, it's nice and balanced, it's not too far back where I can't get it up. That's kind of the goal that you're looking for. So hopefully this helps you. So these are just ways that you can better perfect your setup to help with your foiling, whether it's kite foiling, wing foiling, or behind the boat. So just know these are some of the options to help better your foil progression and really dial it in. Most importantly is little movements or little adjustments do a lot. And then the next one is just have fun, get out there and just play with it. You're gonna fall in love with it just like we have. And I really hope this helps you. It's a common question we get a lot. It's a hard one to answer. All boards are different, all foils are different, lifts are different, high aspect is different. But more importantly, in general, what we just spoke about is a good way to hopefully help you dial in your gear. Now, saying that, I'm gonna leave you with this message. Make sure to tell somebody that you appreciate them today and that you value them, and make somebody's day today. So spread that message around, and thank you so much for liking and subscribing and being a part of our channel. Our goal is to just make videos to inspire you to live the best life that you can live. So thank you so much, and we'll see you on the water.